Hey guys, what's cracking? It's Krakenation here. I'm coming at you guys with the final regular season week of the Kraken Cup. Now, I gotta fill you in, guys. I know I haven't recorded a Kraken Cup video or uploaded it. I guess I haven't been up to date with it. There's actually some good reasons for that, not bad reasons. The good reasons are the first time I lost to I lost to Nala in week. Sorry, I beat Nala in week 3. That's the last game I uploaded. I lost to Bruno in week 4. I did not want to upload my battle because I really liked some of the sets I brought. Now, they need some variations. I need to make tweaks, and I might need to change mons. We'll see what happens. But I didn't want to reveal a couple key moves here and there that I think might be matchup defining. I just played badly, so when I lost to Bruno, I didn't feel that bad. I just felt like I got off on the wrong foot. I need to tweak some things on my team, maybe change some mons, 1 or 2 mons around, and we'll see what happens. So I didn't want to reveal everything, so I didn't want to upload that video. Now, I beat Jasker the next week in a 6-0. That was just not a battle worth uploading. It was just, the guy kind of just gave up half his team to just Rillaboom in the first 3 turns. It was just not a battle anybody wanted to see. It ended up being a 6-0, just an annihilation that I feel like wasn't a battle that I could really show a lot of skill or really talk about during the battle. And by the way, guys, I'm sorry if I'm talking a little quietly. I got kind of coming off a little bit of a sickness here, so just wanted to give you guys a heads up. Then the next week, I lost to Monk in week 6, and Monk definitely played well. It was a good fought battle. The problem was I brought the wrong team. Due to some errors on our staff's part, I ended up, the teams in the spreadsheet were different in a couple different places when they should have been the same because they got just updated in the wrong part. Regardless, the end result was I brought the wrong team. So I brought a team that lost because I mean, to be fair, the things he brought against me were double and I don't remember, something else that weren't super big Blossom, that weren't super big threats originally, or just initially you would think like, oh, those aren't really bad Pokemon, but the problem is I brought, I think, 5 physical attackers against an Cotton Guard double that like I could not hit. I had 1 Pokemon that could reliably kill it, and that was only after setting up in my Rabombi. And everything else was a physical attacker that would never beat it in a million years. And that battle became very hard to win very quickly when I could not beat a double. And if you watch that replay, you think about it, maybe you don't see the double on the field all the time, but what you got to realize is I was playing so perpetually scared of double coming in and just ending me. So I constantly had to play on a weird, awkward way to not have double destroy me. So brought the wrong team. Definitely could have also prepped a little better with a couple mons. I won't deny it. Monk played well. Got to give the world of credit to him. He definitely played well. He earned it. But I definitely felt like I was kind of just bummed out in the whole match. Like if you had been watching me, just didn't feel like it wasn't something I really wanted to upload. So that brings us to week 7. Now realize we lost 2 weeks. If we lose this game by anything more than 0-0, so it has to die with, we have to either win or we lose 1-0, I think. Losing 1-0, which means he has 1 Pokemon left on the field, I think costs us playoffs because we are pretty close to him on differential, but we are 1 win ahead of him. So winning clinches. Losing, unfortunately, because we had some bad differential losses, losing does not bode well. Even though we will have a tied record, he'll probably have differential unless we lose 0-0. So we got to try to win this week. This week is really crucial. It's basically deciding the wild card spot in the Shield Comps. Yeah, I had a couple slip-ups this season. Bruno definitely beat me fair and square, and Monk beat me fair and square. I just had the wrong team, so some slip-ups this season are costing me now, and we got to win this week. So let's just take a look at this team real quick. We've got just this really, really nice Bolton set. Expert Belt just lets it hit things really, really effectively. I'm really a fan of this set. Let me actually move this little guy up here so you guys can see the mons. And then we got Type Null. Type Null with U-Turn, Shadow Claw, Crush Claw, Thunder Wave. I realize these EVs look super weird. What these EVs allow is Life Orb, Modest, Poltegeist, which after clicking Shell Smash can never kill us after rocks. Okay. We also always kill Modest, Life Orb, Shell Smash, Poltegeist, but with Shadow Claw, unless it's got some bulk, which it very well might. But we've got a Revenge Killer in the back, so that's kind of what I was, kind of the benchmark with in Rodont. That's kind of the benchmark I had. So that's kind of what the thought process was. Shadow Claw is going to hopefully be able to kill that. Now, if it's not Life Orb, it's not going to do quite as much damage, but it might be a little bulkier. These things all I have to keep in mind. Regardless, Thunder Wave could always also be a play that I might end up clicking instead. That might very well be the move. But now, finally, the rest after that, those investments are thrown into max bulk because this is a very physically offensive team. We're playing against the Hail team, for God's sake. We've got Brahma-O, the Kamao, Swords Dance. Is going to be kind of an interesting set here. I really had to toss between Dragon Dance and Dragon Dance and Sword Dance. Yachi Berry and Expert Belt was also consideration because this Pokemon hits so many things in this team just super effectively straight up with these 3 moves. Now I decided on this set because I think I can get rid of Abomasnow. I've got threats. I got Fire Fang on Sparky here. We got close combat on a pretty fast Crawdont here. We got fast Rhyperior here with Rock Slide to kill it. I'm feeling pretty good about my chances to kill it. I got Flamethrower on Mew. So the only Pokemon that's not killing it when they're both on the field together is Type Null. And I mean, I actually might even toss a couple of EVs into Speed just to creep it a little maybe. I think Abomasnow is at 60. So we're going to toss some EVs into here just to creep it. Let's pull that up actually real quick. I just want to double check. What's min speed Abomasnow? 156. Okay. All right, so let's make sure we're maximizing. So we're going to go 158, so in case 4 speed EVs. Okay. So even this is going to click U-turn at least and do some pretty chunk to it if it's ever happens. Type Null is really a defensive answer, so that shouldn't happen. But so Kamao, I think, like I said, I feel pretty good about my chances of getting rid of Abomasnow early in the match. And if that happens, this Dragon Dance set is not quite as good. I'd much rather be Swords Dance against this extremely slow team and just punish and punish and punish. We got a defensive Mew called Friction here. Defensive Mew is just going to be to eat hits as well as physically possible. That's all we're going for here. Just burn things, eat hits, switch in. It's kind of our Corviknight answer. That's just kind of the thought process there. I thought about investing in some speed here, but in the end, I decided I don't really think I need the speed. Speed would be for Will-O-Wisping Mamo quickly, I suppose, as well as a couple other things. But when I'm needing to switch in things to things like Arctozolt and Arctovish, if they're going off, I don't have a good switch in, so I need to be able to stop that. If Mew is the answer, so I need that to just be as bulky as possible. Next, we've got Crawdont. We're not running Dragon Dance or Swords Dance. Crawdont never gets an opportunity to set up against this team. So we're running this set because I just feel like Crawdont. Now we're running Max Adamant Attack because we want as much Aqua Jet damage on a lot of things as possible. Just you never know when you're going to need as much Aqua Jet damage as possible. But that said, I do feel like the only thing it sets up on is Vaporeon, and even that could technically burn it or haze it, so I don't really set up on anything. I just wanted Speed Tie the Adamant versions of Arctozolt and Octovish out of rain, and the goal is just be able to revenge things like a lot of things with Aqua Jet, and then I've got power to hit Corviknight with thanks to Crabhammer. I've got a lot of power to hit things like Abomasnow or the ice types that they're slower with close combat, and then knockoff is just things really just to hit Vaporeon is really the only reason it's there. Finally, we've got this really interesting offensive Rhyperior set. It's pretty fast. It also should be adamant. So I'm glad I'm catching this right now. Let me just make sure everything else is fine. So this Rhyperior set is pretty interesting. It's Muffle Band, which allows you to maximize its damage output. I did not want to go Life Orb. I did not necessarily want to go Expert Belt either because I want to really be able to hit Corviknight and Vaporeon hard on the switch-ins that they may respectively have. So keep that in mind. Now, I think the nice jump about this fast Rhyperior here is that it's got outspeed. It's actually faster than Abomasnow and faster than Vaporeon if they're min speed, but it's slower than Corviknight, which is key because if Corviknight switches in, clicks Roost, I can run those Earthquake shenanigans. I'm slower than it, so I still can hit it after it roosts with an Earthquake no matter what. So that's kind of that next level big brain thoughts. Heavy Slams for Galarian Weezing. Kind of had a tough time. I thought about Brick Break actually to break through Abomasnow's screens for a while, but I ended up deciding on Heavy Slam just to hit Galarian Weezing, which otherwise is kind of an issue for this team. That was really just the thought process there. But yeah, so that's basically the team, guys. This thing does a lot of damage, and we're gonna be really heavily relying on it. I'm gonna go ahead and send this challenge. All right, and here we go. All right, guys, I am pretty nervous about this game. I gotta tell you. There's a lot riding on this season. I prepped really hard. I gotta give a big shout out to a couple guys who helped me prep. Biggest one definitely being Strokefish. Huge shout out to you, dude. You were a massive help in the game. Wow, my heart just dropped just seeing the team. Oh, no Corviknight. My goodness. Man, wish I brought Rillaboom now. Oh, that's scary. That's really stressful. All right, so he's going all out on the rain here. No Poltegeist. He's already started going all out on the hail. No Corviknight is crazy, man. Absolutely nuts. All right, then. I feel okay about my team, actually, still. I would have really liked to have brought Rillaboom now, but Rillaboom's never great because he still has the, all those hail shenanigans going all the time. But let's just send, I just gotta send this out to everyone. All right, so I think I'm just gonna lead with Rhyperior here. I just feel like Rhyperior always gets the jump on everything against this team, except for Vaporeon, which obviously is not ideal. But it just feels very, very excellent against literally everything else. So I'm going to lead with the Rhyperior. He leads the one Pokemon that... that's brutal, man. All right. I'm expecting just a fat Scald here. I'm going to go into... Maybe Mew was a decent lead, actually. The plan was for this to switch... switch in and then take maybe die to an Earthquake. I'm thinking he clicks the Scald. So I'm gonna bring in Mew here. And so something's gonna get put to sleep here. This is actually kind of synchronizes the kind of the counterplay here. No Mamoswine either is kind of crazy. His two pretty much his two like most threatening Pokemon. I honestly feel like no Mamoswine. Like, just in general, those are, like, at face value, those are his most threatening Pokemon. And no Rotom-Mow. And no Poltegeist. Yeah, honestly, those are all Pokemon I'm very okay not coming. He just went all out on the hail this week. I think I'm going to click the taunt here. Well, he cured my yawn. That was interesting. I don't really know what this gets to hit me when it's taunted. We're gonna have to pull that up real quick. Okay, so it gets like Dark Pulse. Not gonna hit me that hard. Oh, I might just click. I might just click the Willow here. And I'm going to save. Because Willow will really cripple this. Nice to know that this is actually going to do a ton of damage to that as well, actually. Now, what does this get? I ate up this thing's Lumberry, which is interesting because it was flying. So, all right. I guess Will-O-Wisp was actually a huge misplay there because he's got the strange team going. That was a massive misplay that I got heavily rewarded for. I'm gonna be totally straightforward there. So I think I'm gonna go hard into my. I mean, he's got knockoff. Shadow Ball. I'm going to go hard into Sparky here. I eat that up for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I'm just going to click the Thunder Fang. I don't think he has a good switch in. Arctozolt. Nope, sorry guys. I'm gonna go with so Sparky 2. How much is Fire Fang gonna do? A pretty decent amount. Maybe Crunch was actually the much safer play there. Crunch was a much safer play. Should have clicked Crunch. Yeah, I need to think my turns through a little more. I'm gonna go hard into Type Null here, and we're gonna click. His switch in here is probably either Vaporeon or Abomasnow. I want to click U-turn no matter what because I'm probably slower. And so I'll either eat a hit or he'll switch into something that I feel very comfortable switching out of. Thunder Wave is never really the play. Crush Claw is another consideration. I'm going to click the U-turn though. Let's grab some momentum. Let's start putting pressure on. He's playing pretty passively. He hasn't set up that hail. We got to start putting on some press here, guys. Thunder Wave would have been okay. I'm going to go into Rhyperior. And just click the fattest Earthquake I've ever clicked in my life here. Alright, so how much damage that just did is going to be crucial here, guys. Because it'll tell us how fast he may be. The fact that we got that chip damage is fantastic for us. Earthquake did 45. So he's probably pretty fast. That also means he's probably pretty offensive. That may have been the time to set up rocks as well, to be totally honest. The fact that did so much damage. I mean, that did more damage than it ever should. I mean, he must be a minus defense nature. Like plus special, he must be a mixed attacker. And he's And Leaf Storm will always kill me. Do I switch out here? Do I go into my Mew? I'm going to go into Mew. He clicks the Blizzard. I'm going to click Flamethrower here. Roost is definitely a consideration, but I'm going to click Flamethrower. I haven't revealed it yet. He may expect Taunt. So he'd go, if he's expecting Taunt, he'd go into one of his attackers here. Most likely, I mean, either one, really. I'm going to click Flamethrower. The Misty Terrain with the Hail combo is kind of brutal. Roost is safe, but it's going to let his things in for free. What I really should have done is I should have clicked Rocks earlier. And he clicked Blizzard, which is interesting. I'm curious, does that kill Rhyperior? If he's offensive, yes, it does. Yeah, it probably does. I'm going to click the Roost here. It just feels safe. Yeah, it felt safe. I'm going to click Taunt on this. I'm also going to click Will-O-Wisp now, because chipping this is pretty nice for Yawn Wish. So he's got to have Scald Ice Beam in the last couple spots, probably. This is getting chipped now, but it's probably just clicking Air Slash again, right? Okay, he's kind of playing. That was not a great play. This is what I revealed last time. You made more punishable play. I'm going to click Crunch this time. Because I'm pretty sure Crunch probably also kills. And I won't be so silly and not click it. I could have punished you much harder, my guy. Yeah, I'm clicking Crunch 100% of the time. Why? Alright, that's down. That's a lot of pressure off this team. It's the only Pokemon that outsped Swords Dance if I can kill a Bomb of Snow. I'm just going to go into Type Null again. It's kind of just the defensive answer of choice right now. Keep Mew healthy. Yeah, I'm feeling okay about this, guys. I eat that up. Okay, he's clicking the Icicle Crash. I'm going to click U-Turn again, since I'm probably slower. And we're going to be able to bring in a threat to this Pokemon. I need to know if that's Adamant damage. He's clicked he's gotten a couple attacks off on me. I need to know if that's Adamant, because if it's Adamant, Type Null can have a really good chance to... Oh, sorry, Crawdaunt can have a really good chance to come in here, potentially. But if it's not... Icicle Crash and... Crush Claw is also definitely a consideration, though, to be fair here, guys. I just don't want to let a Bomb of Snow set up, though, is the concern there. You got to understand. I'm going to go into... Okay, so let's see. Arctozolt, Icicle Crash, and Stomping Tantrum. So 22.4 and Stomping Tantrum did 11.3. So that's looking like Adamant to me, fellas. That's looking like a Choice Band. Okay. It's a Jolly Choice Band. Okay. 11.3. What? 11.3. Okay, here's my guess. My best guess is he's a... he's never... Whatever the Ice Plate is. Never Melt Ice. He's got. I guess he's never melt ice here, just based on those. That was a pretty complex series of calcs. Those were two very nice rolls for me to get in that case because it didn't mislead me. Like that's the only possibility I'm thinking. He's taking a little while to take this play. He's probably thinking real hard here. Let me just move myself over here, guys, since I'm kind of like crouching over this way. Okay, so he goes into Vaporeon. Mew is pretty free here again. I'm going to save the Flamethrower for the random Abomasnow tech, I think. Crawdaunt also an option. How much did U-turn do to this Vaporeon? A lot of damage, man. A lot of damage. U-turn from type Null should not be doing 21% to a Vaporeon. He's like an offensive variant. Which means Boltund comes back in, baby! All day, every day! In fact, it can potentially click Crunch, but... I'm going to click the Thunder Fang here. No, I'm going to click Crunch, actually. I'm definitely going to click Crunch here. Okay, nothing changes. He clicks Yawn. He's going to click Protect the turn after. And I'm going to switch out. Because he's not going to... he clicks... He clicks Wish here. Nothing changes. If he clicks... Yo, he has to click Yawn here. If I'm clicking Crunch, and he knows it. He has to click the Yawn. He's going to click Yawn and then click Protect. On the turn he protects, I'll go into something that can also beat Arctovish if he hard switches into that. Or into... Yeah, I'll probably go into Mew. So he wishes... So I'm going to click Fire Fang here, I think. Because I'm guessing he's going to protect. Or he's going to either protect or he's going to bring in one of these fellas over here. Crunch did how much? 43? What the hell? U-turn did 21 from type Null. Oh, I was looking at the wrong move. Okay, he is bulky. No, U-turn did 21 from type Null. Yeah, what the hell? But that only did 40. I don't understand. All right, we're just going to click the... I don't understand. Type Null, he's not defensive. What other attacks have I hit him with? I'm so confused here, guys. I'm so perplexed. So I hit it with a U-turn, and I must have hit it with something else. How did it lose so much health? All right, we're gonna click Thunder Fang here, I think. No, we'll click Crunch. Defense drop. There we go. He's gonna protect here. I'm going to go into Crawdont. Because I decided he was adamant. So I'm going to go into Crawdont here. Crawdont will punish this really hard with a knockoff next turn. Or close combat. I might click close combat. It'll also punish his other Pokemon a lot as well. And Crawdont's not very helpful because Aqua Jet's like only good against Arctovish anyways. He double clicks Yawn. Bruh. Alright. He's trying to set up here. He's trying to set up Abomasnow is what he's doing. Interesting. He really wants to get that Abomasnow in is what's happening right now. He wants to get a free chance to bring in Abomasnow on this dead Vaporeon. We are never going to let that happen. We are going to bring in the safest Pokemon on this team. And now we're going to go into old Sparky Boy. Or no, we're going to click Will-O-Wisp here. Start whittling this down. So he's running Surf, so okay, that's good to know. And we can also calc this Vaporeon's damage against Mew right now with that Surf. He's definitely running some offense. I'm going to click Taunt. He brought this in. So I think he's going to attack. That was weird. What a weird switch. What a strange... That's kind of off-putting. What was he expecting me to do? Probably he's got to expect me to click Taunt. I'm going to click the... Do I reveal it? Do I reveal it? I think I'm just going to click the Flamethrower. I don't know, guys. I'm a little off-put by that switch. I don't know what to expect. He's fast as hell. Okay. He's got to be the Scarf. Arctovish is in. We got to somehow outlast the Hail here, guys. How long did Hail last for earlier? Mew is very important in this game. Mew can outright win this game after Hail's gone, guys. So, Fish's Round is going to do a butt ton of damage to me right now. Roost may have been the play, just to stall out Hail turns. To be honest, Roost might have been a better play, but if we can somehow survive the next few turns of Hail, so he had turn 8, turn 9, turn 10, 3, 4, 5. The Hail stopped. It definitely is 5 turns of Hail. So I have to survive for... Mew's never gonna survive this, guys. Mew's hopeless. I think type null can eat a couple hits and stall it out here. It's gonna come down to type null eating a couple hits here for me. Mew wins this game really soon, so we're gonna go type null. We got 2 more turns to survive. We're probably gonna have to pick a sack. I'm gonna click Thunder Wave here. Let's. No, I want to click Willow for sure later, I think. He's always going to kill me. So how much does it matter? You always want to click a good move. I'm going to click Thunder Wave. And now we pick a sack. Rhyperier's pretty bad. Kumao is actually pretty bad. Although SD kind of wins, but it's never really getting it off. Yachi Berry though. Let's go, baby. Woo, I'm glad I thought about that. Woo. I'm gonna click the SD here. Yeah. Actually, first we got it. The first thing we gotta calc. I'm pretty sure I live one, but the first thing we gotta calc here is how much did Fish's Rend do to type null? It did 33%. So my guess is he's not choice banned. He's just an offensive variant. So we gotta calc how much he's gonna do to Kumao here. Kumao is gonna take. Come on. Actually, this thing's Ice Stab is really weak, to be totally honest with you guys. I'm just gonna double check. I just want to count again. Started the hail. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hail stopped. Swords Dance here. And I think if we kill Weezing, which I'm not sure we do, obviously, if he's max HP, if he's even just max HP, we don't kill. But we'll weaken it. And then I think we've got a couple mons that win after that. And I don't ever want to click just Drain Punch, I think. Is there ever a play where I just click Drain Punch? No. So we switched out there. Okay. All right, then. Strange. All right, well, I don't really mind this too much. Got a Pokemon that wins right here. I'm going to keep it alive. Mew wins right now, I'm pretty sure. I just have to keep it healthy. So I'm going to click Roost a few times. It takes every single hit. It's faster than everything. He clicks the Icicle Crash here. Or the Stomping Tantrum. Do I ever go Mew? No. I'm going to go Crawdaunt. It's kind of a sack. This is still useful because it hits a couple things pretty decently hard. This in front of it, not so much. Does it take... Well, actually, the question is really... how much does Bolton take from Stomping Tantrum? It's a roll. It's a roll from... Oh, but he was... I think he was adamant, right? So no, it always kills right now. It's actually exactly always kills right now, which is unfortunate. Oh no, but I have some HP, but it's probably still going to be a roll in his favor, yeah. So, how much does he do to Mew? I don't want to switch in Mew, because Mew kind of just wins, and if I even get crit, I'm just being dumb. Do I just... Is there ever a play where I don't keep this totally alive here? Crawdont beats this when it comes in healthy. I'm just going to click Fire Fang. Alright, so he stayed in. Alright, I'm glad I didn't switch out there. Maybe I just go... No, I'm just going to click the Fire Fang here, guys. Don't overthink it. Never overthink. So that did a lot. So I found out this has Thunder Wave, which is definitely an issue. I kind of want to get the rocks up to just start whittling these things down. They're just switching for free all day long here. Switching all day long. How much did Fire Fang do? 57. Okay, so he's a very bulky variant. Okay. Crawdont's coming in. It's clicking the fattest knock you've ever seen in its life. Just a click Crab Hammer. No, I'm going to click the knock. If Wheezing comes in, I just go Rhyperior and click Earthquake. Yeah. All right, so this is gone. I'm probably just going to go into Our period doesn't really take this on that well. Kind of want to keep this alive, actually. Crawdon alive for Arctivish. So, how much am I doing to Galarian Wheezing? A ton. Then I go into this. Click Iron Head. Go into that. I click Drain. I click Flamethrower. Mew wins. Or what are the other more safer? What are the safer routes? I go into this. I go into Rhyperior. I click Earthquake. Nothing. This dies, or he switches in that. Yeah, I think Crab Hammer is just the play here. That's okay with me. That did like a max HP type of damage. So Kumao is probably going to be able to kill here with Iron Head. I
I mean, if that was Scarf, that may have been a choke, but he's not Scarf Wheezing. And also, I think Mew still had it locked up. So you're going to click the drain here. Doesn't matter. It's a good shot. I mean, actually, if this flinches, he clicked freeze dry. Was that really his attack to hit me? Okay. All right. Well, that was the game, folks. We're in playoffs, baby. Next week is the revenge match. No. Next week we play Inversify. So it's going to be real, folks. It's going to be very, very real. That's a very tough match against a good player. I'm excited. Some weird plays there, but I thought Free overall played a good match. I thought I just prepped really hard, and I knew exactly what to do in every situation. So I felt pretty good about that. Good job by Free. He brought some interesting stuff for sure. But I got to give him props, and I'm excited to be in the playoffs. Until next time, I will see you guys later. Krakenation out.